Got questions about your collectibles? Let's ask the HPB Buy Guy.
Hey, Steve Leach, HPB Buy Guy here. For nearly 2 decades now, Half Price Books has been a steady source of all things Harry Potter for our legion of customer fans. Today we're meeting Brecah, a Half Price Books employee, and we're going to look at her collection of Harry Potter books and other memorabilia. So Brecah, are you a Gryffindor type or a Slytherin type?
I'm definitely a Slytherin.
Me too. These stories really take people to a whole other world. Now, when did you first see a Harry Potter item? You've got an early item with it.
I do. The first time I saw Harry Potter was in about 1998 at one of our
Way
stores
back.
in Houston. And it was a book we got in as a new book. And as you can see, it's definitely been very well loved and read. But it's the British edition of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, which is the Philosopher's Stone in Britain.
And were you hooked immediately?
It's funny, I actually picked it up thinking that looks like an interesting book, but I didn't read it at the time. I just kind of put it in my book collection, and I ended up not reading it until about '99 when people started coming into our stores asking on a very regular basis for Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter.
You wondered what these customers were
Exactly.
after.
I had to figure, like I need to sell these books, so I need to know what they're asking for, and so I picked it up, and as soon as I read the first chapter, I was hooked, and I didn't look back after that.
So what item that you acquired made you realize, oh, I'm a collector now?
I'm a crazy collector.
Yeah, crazy.
It would
I wasn't
be.
going to say that.
I am, and it's okay. It's going to be this one. It's the Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, but it is in braille. Wow. And it came into one of our stores, and it was only one part, so it's part 1 of 10, but it was I just couldn't pass it up. I had to have it as soon as I saw it, and at that point, I knew I was done for.
You're a collector.
I'm going to buy everything
Now, I
Harry
see
Potter.
some nice hardback editions here. Is there something special about those?
This is the pinnacle of my collection, I think. These are all 4 signed by J.K. Rowling. And I actually got those at our McKinney store here in Dallas in about 2005. So
Very cool. And you've got all kinds of other stuff here. I see some tickets. What are those from?
because you can't be a Harry Potter collector without seeing the movies and loving
But you
all
read the
things.
books first.
Of course.
Yes.
I mean, you always read the books first. But these are my movie tickets from the premiere of the first Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. So 11/16/2001 is when that movie came out. So I kept my tickets.
And speaking of movies, you got movies. Half Price Books sells Harry Potter DVDs, Blu-rays, probably even VHS too.
There are a few VHS I see come through from time to time. So yep, I've gotten those, and a good chunk of my collection I've actually got from Half Price Books.
Games, Harry Potter magazines, a snow globe.
Yep.
You just got all kinds of stuff here.
All kinds of interesting stuff.
Now I've been looking at this guy here. What can you tell us about this item?
I remember where I bought a lot of my stuff. This one, I bought it at Half Price Books. I don't remember which store it was at, but it came across our buy counters, and as soon as I saw it, I snatched it and grabbed it and added it to my collection because I didn't have a doll, and so it was Harry. I had to have him.
Well, thanks a lot, Brecah, for bringing this stuff by and showing it to us.
You're welcome.
Now, where can you find Harry Potter magic and memorabilia, plus all sorts of other books and music and movies and games?
At your local Half Price bookstore.
Indubitably. And also online at hpb.com. And what about Prince Harry? Well, that's a topic for a whole other video. This is the Buy Guy saying cheerio.
If you've got a question for the HPB Buy Guy, email buyguy@hpb.com.